Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector. And as you can see in front of you, we have the Zatanna 1/3 scale statue. This is the deluxe version, the DX, with the crazy stage. Of course, this is from Prime One Studio. I also want to give a shout out to Todd at Spec for helping me find one of these. And I'm just really excited to be having this in the collection. I've been wanting some pieces to kind of go down low where I can have some of the heroes, and this piece has such great representation to it. It's just massive. If I can give you guys a 360 spin here, this is a wide angle lens that I have it on right now, which is absolutely insane. But there is two different versions of this. There is a regular version that just has kind of a round circular base, and it looks great too. But this is the deluxe. And let's go ahead and take you into it, okay? So obviously we have a really fun base. It has kind of an Art Deco style, you know, kind of like what you would see in a theater. It's got a lot of browns and golds, wood grain texture. You can see all of the silver kind of rivets all the way around. There is some space back here, kind of wasted space, I guess. I don't know if it needed to be quite this deep, this big, but you can see it's got some nice wood grain to it right there. And then, of course, as you go up the base itself too, it's got a really nice wood grain texture and some trim. Like, it's really well done. It's really well sculpted. Again, this is the deluxe, so it does have, you know, a lot of bells and whistles. These are magnets. These are not light ups at all, but they have a real glass dome, so it makes it look like it would really light up. But it's a nice touch. It gives it that stage presence. You also have a number of these. These I feel like could have been done better. These are, you know, kind of like cheap plastic floral flowers that you would see, at your local flower, or like, I don't know, like a Hobby Lobby or Walmart or something. They do look good on the base, though. I have to admit it. They do look pretty good, because they are fairly small. But, up close, they're cheap. But it does the trick. It does look like people have thrown flowers up. So that's nice. Really is. Does have the Zatanna, Mistress of Magic. This is the Justice League Dark version of her. And it has her magic trunk. You also have this guy right here. And forgive me, I can't remember his name. Vasily, maybe? If I remember right. He's a lot of fun. And he is a villain. I've been told, again, I don't know a lot about Zatanna, but he is a lot of fun. He's kind of hiding behind the trunk, the devilish grin. He's really fun. And then, of course, you also have the skull here that keys in. I have put the magic hat right here, which is something you can do. Now, unfortunately, the hand is back there, but it hides. But I'm like, if you want to display it this way, you absolutely could. If you want to display it like that. But that's a lot of fun with the rabbit. Has some kind of purplish tones to it. So that's nice. But really, if you don't want to do that, you have the skull here, which is really nicely sculpted. And that just simply keys in to the top like that. So that's the basic look that you would get. But again, if you want to, just have the skull off to the side, have it at that angle. You don't really see unless you go all the way in the back. But I think it hides it pretty well. And again, if you just want to have the three there, depends on what you have in her hands, which I have the magic wand right now. Okay. On the actual base itself, it does have a fabric. This is a real curtain with a real cord. I didn't do a very good job of tying it, but you can do it a certain way and it makes it look a lot nicer. But I just kind of tied it quickly for the live. But it's got a real corded tassels. So that looks really nice, I think. Then whenever you actually go and look at her, you're going to see she's got some high heels on. Like thigh-high boots. You can see the pulling of the fabric, which is really nice. Obviously, it is meant to be kind of like a leather-like look. It is fully sculpted. And then as you go up, you're going to see the fishnets. Now, these are real fishnets. It would be impossible to paint. But I think that looks great. The fishnets look really nice on her. I really like her pose overall. I think it's really nice. And of course you have her costume itself. I asked my wife about this one, what she thought. She didn't like this. She just didn't feel like this was very realistic on the bust line. And I don't know if it's accurate or not, but that was her opinion. So I thought I would share it here. But the details on the bust look really nice. And the kind of like, she thought it kind of looked like a corset instead of a vest. And maybe that's what it's supposed to be. But I think it does look nice. She just thought it looked better down here than it did up here. And then of course you have her button-up shirt. And some of the detail on her gloves. Going into her jacket, which again has the tails back here. Let me show you the back side here through the back. Has kind of a nice flow to it. But again, just some of that detail there. There are no arm swap outs, but there are hand swap outs, which we'll get to. The different portraits here. This is the first one. This is the winking portrait, which has definitely grown on me. I think there is a lot of whimsy to it. I think it's fun. You also have the regular portrait, which if I bring into frame here, you have the regular portrait, which I think looks really nice. I will show them on the figure so you guys can see what it looks like, but I did want to show it to you kind of up close and personal because I did think it was really nice. Some of the other swap outs include the playing cards, which are nice. And then of course, like I showed you, the rabbit right here, which is nice. And then this one is a little bit controversial. This one is her exclusive portrait. She's got a smile instead of her serious face. A lot of people feel like the hat is a little bit weird or maybe a little bit too small on her head. So I think maybe that could be the case. I think it's meant to be that way, but I could see why maybe not everybody likes that look. But anyway, getting back to her. Again, she just looks fantastic. I really like this a lot. This is one of the reasons why I wanted this version, is because this is the only way it comes with the stage. Otherwise, I think you just get the cards. I think the cards is it. So if you want the hat, I think the hat is the exclusive. I'll have to go back and double check. So I apologize if I'm wrong, but I love the magic wand. I think that's really fun. So then again, if you have the magic wand, you can put the top hat right there and get kind of this whole look, which is nice. But I really like that portrait a lot. You can see some of the real tassels there along the stage. It's got some really nice ornate detail, which gives it a really nice touch, as you could see. Let me go up a little bit higher here. Sorry about my hand there, guys. But you can see the detail on that kind of like that lattice, that wood grain look. I think that just is really nice. Really nice look. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to take this and carefully remove it. And let me just kind of show you what it looks like with that top hat look. So see what I mean? I mean, I think it's meant to be kind of cutesy, where it's kind of off to the side. But I don't know. Just something about it doesn't really work for me as much. I like the smile though, and that's fun. You know, it's a fun look, but it's just not my favorite. And then get a nice strong magnet. Let's go back to just the regular portrait right there. With that look, it looks nice. And let me carefully take this out. Get a nice strong magnet there. Let me show you the playing cards. So that's a nice look with the cards. And then let me show you one more look with the top hat. Just so you can see kind of what the main look might look like. I do think this is a really nice look. Again, really nice strong magnet. I think that the hat really does add a lot to the piece. But again, for me, I think I like the magic wand better. Again, there's that beautiful portrait on. And I think it's really stunning, but at the same time, I think for me, it's that winking portrait. I think that I'm actually kind of surprised because I didn't think I would like that one as much. But I do feel like it adds a little bit of storytelling. It just kind of makes her fun, flirty. Like, wink, look what I just did. I did a magic trick. I made Chris's money disappear. She's good at that, that's for sure. But I think this is a really fun piece. Again, I just think that there's so much storytelling elements. There's a lot of whimsy to it. Something definitely different that's maybe needed in the Batcave. A nice pop of color. Nice feminine touch. But I do really like her a lot. I think it's fun. I was going to try to carefully take this off. Again, I do not want to do it with one hand, so hold on just a second. Sorry about that, guys. I did not want to risk it. I think this is kind of the look I'm going to go for. I kind of like this look with the magic wand and then the magic hat down there. That way you get kind of all of it in one scene. I might add a few more of the roses, just because I do feel like it adds a little bit of nice detail. But again, this is a really massive statue. It's really beautiful. And I think, you know, it's just one of those pieces that I highly recommend, especially if you are a Zatanna fan. Yeah, they did cancel the John Constantine piece in third scale, which I feel like is a major mistake. I wish that they had done it with the full graveyard. Imagine that next to this, like, oh. A lot of people have said I should maybe pair this with my Vampirilla that's coming. I think those would actually look really good together. So we'll see. But at the end of the day, I think this is a really fun piece. I think Prime One did a very nice job. Obviously, there's some competition in terms of XM Studios and Sideshow doing some great quarter scale ones as well. But I'm really glad I picked this one up. I don't know how long it'll last in the Batcave. You guys know how I do with heroes. But I'm going to give it a shot for a while and just, you know, see how it goes. I think she's really well done. And it's nice to have some heroes in the Batcave. And like I said, I needed some for the bottom shelf to add some really fun pieces. And man, I think this is going to fill it up really nicely with the stage. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, I want to give Todd at Spec Fiction a shout out. Definitely check them out there. Todd helped me find one of these, so again, thank you, Todd. He always does a great job of locating statues for people, so again, thank you very much, and thank you to Prime One for continuing to make amazing statues. Can't wait to see what else they come up with, but great third scale, massive piece. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Really appreciate it very, very much. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Time to disappear. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.